like his armor is going to be better dealt with than the like DOT coming in from the Bat Rider. How bad of a matchup is it, the Bat Rider against the Dragon Knight? Like, oh god, is G dead? Oh no, has the stick charges, but still getting ran down here. FN manning up against him, wants to take it down. It is going to be first blood. Has the salve as well, so FN leading a little bit in terms of CS. Chappie, Real U, as well as now the Disruptor. Everybody's kind of gone all over the place. They missed their torrent, and they are going to be able to catch him now. Chappie dropped down low and killed off by the Clockwork. Battery Assault is still a scary spell. Can't mess around with it now. Maybe going to get another. Oh, no Battery Assault. I think Maposhka still gets out here, although he does have cogs and the kinetic field there as well. Right clicks come in, Brain Sap's available, puts one to sleep, tries to run away. Maposhka going to get ran down, but FN again finds the kill onto G, and it looks like Maposhka, Brain Sap maybe denied a neutrals, thinking about it, ends up getting it. Oh, Torrent wants to go for it, slowed up, lifted up, and is going to look to be most likely dead as well. X him back in after the stun comes, the flame break push, and FN
is doing pretty well.
And DK with the level 6 can actually come down here and secure a tower. So in spite of the fact that you ended up getting pretty heavily ran down in the mid lane, it is still going to be an okay situation. Bat Rider's actually coming into this. The Torrent trying to turn it. Can they do anything here? FN walking in. They get the stun off. Needs to walk away from this for the moment. They have the flame break as well if they want to try and push him back underneath. Sticky napalm charges starting to stack up and is going to find that kill onto the Razor. Still able to walk away the DOT. It's not going to be enough with the bottle charge. It's going to come out in a second, I'm sure. Bat Rider lives and the Razor dies. Meanwhile, G.
They know he's here.
Radiant's bottom tower.
They're thinking about looking. Do they realize it fully? They actually find him on, but I think you give that kill to the Dragon to maybe look out for, as he's going to go hunting again for Chappie. Chappie. Is he going to end up going down? Battery Assault walking forward. Cogs caught in trouble. Chappie going to die. Yes. Indeed. I would agree. Boy. And now pulling back in again. Well, they're going to take down and kill off Roger. FN wanting to try and turn this back around for his team. They will take down one. Can they get any more? They have a lot of DOT here onto these heroes, and they're actually running through the fire, but nobody else wants to show up to this.
Uh-oh. FN. He does have 17 wand charges.
He's going to be okay for the moment. Pulled back in. Chappie's here. Sioma does not have hookshot yet, but he does have the cogs to try and get a pushback. He's going to be able to catch him now. Actually, the Battery Assault used. Maposhka into range. Doesn't have the mana for the Nightmare. He's very close to it, though. It doesn't matter. They'll still find this kill. Gets the value rune. That was one play that I think I saw a high-level Brood player doing, was like, maybe caught Ghost Stick? This would be a big kill if they can get it. Static Storm down. Did manage to go for the TP away and is barely going to be able to surprise. A 5-on-5 engagement, and I mean, it's hard to get into the area, but now with Brood here, maybe they actually can take this fight. G is there. Boat is going to be dropped. A lot of damage coming out, and he is gone. No chance at all. Sioma trying to turn this around, but I don't think that they're going to be able to do that either, as he is going to die to Ghost. Well, Brood is pushing mid while this is happening, so they'll lose a tower in exchange, and I don't think they get this one. In fact, Razor might just be the one that drops. The damage output is insane, and Roger, he has another X, 4 points in it, very low cooldown. No Torrent as of yet, but the Fiend's Grip is going to be there. Sioma trying to break this, needs to get into range with the cogs. They will get the pushback. FN still alive, very tanky because of that drums you were talking about, and now the push into G as well. Can they get this kill? It doesn't look like it. Battery Assault running down Maposhka. Broodmother, though, while all this is happening, is taking towers and maybe going to be able to find more. The Force Staff, good save there by FN, but it does not end up fully saving his life. That tier 2 taken, Ghost Stick.
Sir, it's going to be like in a pretty easy Roshan for him.
The one thing, hooking in now. They have found one, but this is also them walking through the Broodmother webs. It looks like they'll be able to keep alive Chappie for the moment. The boat coming out as well. He's going to get the rum bump and connect onto 2 with the Torrent as well. And now Ghost Stick, very angry. The Static Storm down. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? It doesn't look like it. Vega already ended up losing one. Sioma dropped very low. FN is going to die, but manages to get a lot of damage before that happens. And now Ghostic running away will make the escape. So the final tally is just going to be that FN dropping and maybe Chappie as well.
Chappie might go down here.
Okay, Roger trying to turn it, trying to kill Silent. Miposhka finds the secured kill, but now you also have this Brood who's going to come in, try and run him down, has the ulti back up in 16 seconds. The Sentry Ward is down as well. Ghostic needs to escape, but not going to happen. So then Brood, on the other hand, needs to be careful. They won't. Well, they do get him. Static Storm's down, but my God.
Oh, God, that damage.
That is not pretty. Hook shot in. He still does have ulti, though, and can turn to fight this. Sioma, what have you done? Oh, they're stealing the damage, though. Now Ghostic in trouble. Now Empire are very aware of this. And, hook shot, it actually manages to connect onto two of them, but the boat, the turnaround, is it going to be enough? Troll hitting from the outside as well. Now Brood has been able to find out the rest of these heroes, but look at the damage.
Brood can't do anything.
Ghostic is dead as hell. From Empire, they're gonna run into G in the jungle. This is a huge pickoff. Immediately torn, and the Fiend script. The boat dropped down. G is gone. Line and Afterlife in some trouble yet again. They have every hero here pretty much for the side of Empire. Can they run them down though? Now FN looking to try and get in a position. You have the wraparound coming from the rest of them. Silent, big Static Storm could be available. They pop the ulti, try and turn, try and fight this. G finds the stun, and that's going to be FN going down. So they end up instead of hitting the creep wave, and that's going to be the tier 3 tower down. So Vega Squadron, they're going to take our fears away for the moment at least. Afterlife still does have his ulti back up again, and they're stealing damage from the Brood Mother. They pop the BKB, turn to fight, but there's nothing. They have X as well. Maybe you can speak somebody else as Roger being purged up as well. He's in some trouble and it's going to be brought down. Now Brood Mother Ghostic, they pull him back in. That's going to be Chappie dropping low. Did manage to evade one of those shots, but damage is going to keep him alive. 90 HP. No, the hook shot comes in. Sioma able to find him. Brood will clean up the clockwork. Everybody else incredibly ill. The real you is going to lose the Aegis here. It's going to be back up full HP. No buybacks on Bane or Nyx, or Bane or Kumbha. There's the jump. Chappie caught again. Static Link is off cooldown if they wanted to go for it. Point another back in. Disruptor Glimpse. They caught him as well. Chappie, you're going to run away. Yeah, this is still a decent fight. They don't have a Shrine available. They have Vision now. There's going to be the X onto the Razor. Pulling him back in. They want to go for it. The BKB pops for Ghostic. Chasing down onto one. That is going to be Razor dead. He does before he ends up getting killed off. They're taken down. Okay, Afterlife finds the Brood. Well, the boat comes out as well. They turn to fight. It's a good amount of damage. They've caught another on the back. Miposhka is going to drop as well. Can they do this, though? Can they bring down G? He's just so freaking tanky. He has the Armatogs. Will finally die. Afterlife is there as well. But you can see that the Bane already gone. They are lacking lockdown a little bit. And Roger barely able to Armatoggle away from that one. Means that they will live to fight another day. But can they kill off these heroes regardless of that? As well. Roger, he is going to run into hell and is going to be killed off here, I believe. Oh, Torrent, maybe a turnaround? FN is there, they just destroy him. Disruptor gone, and now Sioma, he's going to be killed off as well. What the hell just happened?
Guard actually almost has it. He has almost as much farm as the Troll Warlord. That's how difficult this game has been for Chappie.
All right, G goes forward. They're able to break the Lincolns, pull them back in as well. Do they have the damage? The Aphotic Shield's already down. Chappie getting the damage stolen, ran down, killed off. And Brood Mother is there trying to do whatever he can, but there's just far too much damage. And Roger ran away as well. They turn, they try and fight. Miposhka's dead as well. 2 heroes left for Empire. But it's looking like it's Vega Squadron who are the ones in control. Maybe another Kunk, a couple hits is going to be enough. They have Tidebringer that keeps on dealing this damage, but their barracks are just dropping. And there's going to be the stun. GG called. We're going to a game number 5.
Oh my goodness. Seems like for Vega, it's really just they either stomp or they stomp a little and then they lose the late game.